Hi everyone, my name is John and I own Sunsets Landscaping with my father. Hopefully as the company grows, we're pretty brand new still, but as the company grows, hopefully you guys can see us grow as a company and grow as people ourselves. And hopefully you guys like the journey. Hopefully it's something you guys will like watching, and we're always open to some feedback. That way there may be things that we don't know, so it will help us out. But we're fairly new, so we're still trying to figure everything out. We've been doing a lot of door hangers, trying to do some marketing stuff to get more customers, and that's slowly been working. I know our biggest hurdle has been I can't go full time, and so my father's been handling pretty much all the jobs, as well as I'll handle all the admin stuff, getting scheduling, how they're going to be paying, and taking care of all of that stuff. And we do have a decent amount of customers already on a consistent schedule that we're doing every Thursday, but it's one of those that we definitely do need to grow to be sustainable. So thankfully right now we're in the stages of pretty much getting the business consistent. We are profitable, which is a good thing, but we do have a lot of work to make this a full-time job for both my father and I as the company continues to grow. So I'm hoping by this year sometime we're at that point where it's like, okay, we're making enough that my dad can start getting paid, he doesn't have to worry, and then I'm able to hop in full-time with him. So right now I'm heading to my father's, that way we can get some equipment. We have a few jobs we have to do today. I know we have our regular customers, but we're also going to try and get ahead. We have 2 big mulching jobs tomorrow, and so I think the plan for today is try and get their properties cleaned up, because they're going to be some of our mowing customers as well. So just trying to get everything set up so when we get there tomorrow, everything's pretty much ready for them to just lay a plastic liner down, put some mulch on top, and that should be it. I know the one job we're also doing some stone, but as long as everything's prepped ahead of time, then should make it easier for my father, and but that'll allow it to make it a lot easier for him to just get to the job site, get everything done a lot quicker, rather than sitting there for a few hours kind of wasting time doing things that we could have finished today with my help.
So all this, cut all this, 1 acre of land. This is the roundabout here, so we gotta hit this with the weed whacker. Get this down. This is just giant overgrown stuff. All the way over to these trees here, and then everything out back here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide under the tree and take a nap now.
So we're not doing anything in this area?
No.
There you go.
You can hit it with the weed whacker.
Kind of knock everything down.
Yeah, just to keep it down. I know we got to hit some stuff in here with some saws eventually to make this a little better. But for the most part, it's maybe take the hedge trimmer and push this stuff back so it's not out as far. So like this stuff is just growing like weeds. But we don't have to worry about this stuff.
Okay.
Unless we have a little bit of time.
Well, be careful with this as well.
Yeah, I know. I've already almost closed myself. Closed myself a few times. Trim this back a little bit. We were talking about hitting this with the saw, the little pole saw.
Yep.
Ripping these vines off the house. Definitely do that. Wear gloves though. But we'll cut this stuff down. We just been throwing everything right here.
Yeah, that's poison ivy.
And then hedge trim this back and this back to make this pathway open. So you do hedge trimming, weed whacking. I don't think you really need an edge, but definitely weed whack and get out front here.
Yeah. So, just to verify, all of this right here, you want me to push it back
Yeah,
and open this up.
I want you to take the hedge trimmer and boom, boom, boom. Not the stuff that's growing up, the stuff that's just growing out, like it's
Yep.
in the way. Trim this, and then just go around. If you think it needs to be trimmed, trim it, baby. Hardest part is finding the edge. Should edge it, but we don't know where the edge is, and we don't want to mess up our edger. So you just keep it trimmed back as best as possible. It's all clean. Cut some trees down, rip down the poison ivy. Because this stuff is growing like wildfire. Empty house that's not maintained is not good. So all of this, not good. No blame. Probably not even his. It doesn't match. Cut trees out. And cut the lawn, but you know, still a lot of work to be done. You just do it slow and steady. Nice and steady. And apparently his property goes about 4 feet on the other side of those trees and behind there to the fence line. Good stuff. 82 degrees, working on my tan. Unfortunately, the tan's gonna have some lines because of the shirt.
You even put in lines on your yourself. Hopefully we don't take out this door.
I don't care.
Oh, we're good.
Bam!
You just hear
Yeah, what you do? You hope you got insurance on this. Hey, there's that guy again. Look, he still has a broken hand.
how did he mow it?
He made his wife mow the lawn. What a sucker. I can't do it. My hand's broken. But you're holding your phone in that hand. What does it do? I don't know. Is your camera even picking anybody up?
Yeah.
Get the guns. Get the guns.
It's picking us up. Yeah, I told you, your sunglasses doesn't show it. Looks black.
Yeah, until I move my eyes out of the way.
What the hell was that? It was.
That's lady mode. Oh, damn, I didn't put this in tow mode. Not this one, next one. I think it's next one. Could be this one. I don't know. Oh, it is this one. Oh, shit. We're gonna do this. Like, what are you doing? We're turning here. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, that lady would not let me go. What a girl. What a girl. Come on, old timer. Egg timer. They call them egg timers. You know why egg timers?
Why?
Because we're waiting for the egg. Egg takes forever to boil. And we're at our next job.
Oh, great. Now you're trying to get me back to work. Where are we parking?
Man, I was gonna park where that mailbox is.
The mailbox.
Well,
The
that
mail truck, you mean?
FedEx. We'll have to come around that way.
Looks
So I'm
like
not
if we turn left down here.
Back around now, just be crazy. These streets are amazing. I wish I lived on a street like this. Nope. Never.
Feels like the trailer's like jumping around side to side.
That's all the equipment back there going like this. Yeah, hold that camera steady. How the hell are we gonna get on A&E? Or B&E? T&A. What? I said T&E. No, you said T&A. You okay? What the fuck's
Partially.
wrong with you? You're gonna shit yourself.
And we turn left.
How do you know it's this street?
I don't know. I'm taking a guess.
It's this street. Alright. These are for some brothers that we're helping out.
See? Now I can put it center. That way I'm not.
Fuck out of my way. You're always blocking the fucking view.
Oh, that seems
Now,
like a
ain't
personal
nobody
issue.
getting past because that guy's here and we're here. This is going to be an utter shut show.
Well, we can pull forward.
I can't because there's a yellow line there, Dodo Bird.
Yeah, if someone says something, we'll just move.
I'd rather do this. Oops, wrong way. Steering wheel went wrong way. Wrong way again. Why didn't you remind me not to pull up that far?
Oh, you're turning the correct way now.
Ooh, shut up. Keep that camera out of my view. Get that camera out of my face! Already hit the curb.
No, you're going back to the center.
I don't care as long as I go past.
Oh, right there. Yeah, that's good.
No, I can't block Gary's driveway.
Who says?
Me.
Oh.
These things have a tendency to back themselves up. There we go. All right, we're just gonna park here. If Gary comes home, we'll move. No, wait, can someone get by? Probably.
Yeah. They have space.
They ain't got.
I'm
no
telling
space.
you, they have space.
Do you know the old people around here hit shit?
Well, why do they want to do that?
That's-
That smells.
That's better. I know we're blocking that guy's driveway, but oh well. Should we pull forward?
We're good. You said I gotta back up. They need more space. Now you're telling me I should move up.
Either way.
All right. Let's go see what we're working with. What are we working with?
Here's the plan. Edge everything. He owns all this. Okay.
All right.
So it's all this. Edge this. Both sides. Get it nice and clean.
Yeah.
All the way down through. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut this, even though he already cut it.
Is it to the
We're
edge?
gonna clean edge this. Give this a nice crisp edge. We gotta get this stuff out of here. That don't belong there. We're gonna give a little edge here. We're gonna edge this a little bit. Hit it with the weed whacker. Weed whack this. Edge these all the way up. We're gonna hit this with the weed whacker.
Yeah. Does it go all the way to the stop sign?
Yeah.
Hey, look at the cat in the window. You see the cat in the window?
Don't worry about the cat in the window. It's not work related. Don't
Oh, but
pay
it is.
attention. So, give a nice crisp edge. We'll pull all the weeds out of here. This is Gary's house.
Yep.
Harry is right here.
Oh, right next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, so it
So-
makes it easy.
We're gonna edge all this. Well, you are. So I'm gonna cut Gary's house, and then that is a downfall. We only have one edger with the weed whacker. So hit all this, hit this, hit all this.
Yep.
Now, Harry's house, again, edge this, hit this with the weed whacker. His property goes,
To the stairs?
no, to somewhere in here.
All right.
Now with this hill, I don't know if I can hit it sideways with the riding mower. Probably not. I don't want to mess it up. So we got to get this. And this is everything we're mulching too. We're going to trim these bushes up. We're going to trim this up. We're going to trim.
Well, we're
everything
gonna have to
that's
leaf blow
into
all
the
this.
sidewalk. Listen, everything's in the sidewalk, the steps.
Yeah.
We're cutting. We're just cutting it. We're gonna clean that up. Not pulling anything out unless it's a weed. None of this is weeds. We're gonna put a nice edge, and all we're doing is we're gonna leaf blow all this out,
Yep.
and then we're gonna put all new mulch down right on top. So edging this, and without covering up plants, bushes, I think that's okay. And then we just weed whack around here. We do have to mulch underneath this whole property here.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit this really good with the weed whacker. Mulch all of that. We're gonna pull this out. It's the only thing that I noticed that needs to be pulled out. What was this? And that was it. So that's it. Okay. We put all new mulch in here. We gotta trim this up, try to round this, try and get this with the hedge trimmer really good. We don't have to worry about that. This is okay. We're gonna get this one, and these two. We're just gonna trim them up,
All right.
and then weed whack and everything. These are the two limbs. I want to see what I can cut with the pole saw. I don't care if it's low, but
Yep.
at least it won't be hanging down like it is now. That's just not good.
Okay.
So those last 2 jobs we were at, those were the last ones for the day. We finished cleaning them up. It makes it super simple. They're right next to each other. Tomorrow they'll be going back and finishing up some mulching for the customers, and then that way those are all done. I won't be able to get some footage of that just because my last day at my current job is Saturday, and so all of next week I'll be able to get some footage. I know Monday we're gonna clear out some land that we're finishing up there as well for another customer. So we do have a ton of business and a lot of things happening. We just don't have me full-time yet, and so after Saturday I'll be able to get a lot of footage for you guys. I'll be able to help out a lot more just besides on admin stuff, which will help out when it comes to cost, as we're having some helpers help us get these properties done, so it's not just my father the entire time. If you guys have any questions about our setup, anything, how we started the business, how we were able to get our first customer, I'd be happy to go over all that. Leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to go through and answer as much as possible. If you guys want to see a setup tour of what our enclosed trailer is, and yeah, what else can I say? But hopefully you guys watched the video, you enjoyed it. I know as a first video, kind of vlog style, it's not going to be the best. I don't even know if anyone's going to watch this, but if you do and you have watched it all the way to this point, I do appreciate that. And as I continue to do more videos for the business, and just as myself, hopefully you'll see the video quality get better, a lot more entertainment, and then hopefully just overall a better experience for you guys that are watching. And last thing, if you did like the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That way it helps me and it shows that you guys are liking the content that we're putting out.